so bad. All the little breaks. Oh, wish I had. Here we are again, falling down again, down again. Here we are again, yeah, falling down again, down again. Of my mistakes, you're the only one I'll defend until my heart stops beating. Along the way, nothing seems to shake you. I won't give in, nothing to
Oh.
I lay
Alrighty, here we go. Sound, video. How you guys doing on Sunday? Or more Sunday for some folks. What we have so far.
seems to catch.
Again, if I hire, I'm gonna have to start building a lot structure to walk around and everything. One of those thoughts of sure. Nice scaffolding all the way around, yeah. Type of stuff. Eyes are still waking up. Lots of carts, lots of windows. They really are waking up. Alrighty. Here we're still far enough away to where we can, say, nuke dirts and not have issue per se. Still nuke this. Get in the right spot, it can be pretty good. Generally from one nuke, it's just when you get too close to this stuff, you'd like to not damage it. You know. That'd be nice. Square ledges, yeah. Well, it's square playing Minecraft. True. Good. But we have T2s down here, and we're going to put T1s up here. But I would like to fill this up with T2s first. And pretty much have to start from the bottom up, like we did over here. Have 3 more to go. That. Have our workstation down here, yeah. And we do have Valtium. Concerned about charity bars at the moment. Drop that in. It has lots of stones. Cloutium already on there. 1300 Cloutium. Our Onyx, 39. That's not bad. Our monies are doing pretty good. Was one. I haven't really dropped them like that, so was it really? There we go. Lots of construction stuffs, angled windows, straight and T-pipes, some straight and angled pipes, elbows. I have an automatic filter repairing system here, master off, master on for the harvester, master on and off for a conveyor belt, T2 drills, T1 drills. Don't need a valve switch for them. If you don't have a valve switch and you do have a pressure tank on there, just open it up. Water stops. Very nice. Only belts we have are down here. Pretty much have to have those, so I don't really count those as, say, belts for drilling stuff because there are no belts for the drilling stuff. Everything is on a funnel. Those watching the VOD, to give you a little quick recap before we get into building stuff. Now we do have the means to continue this outward a little widthwise. You know, first we have T2 piping coming up, sorry, T1 piping coming up, going to the T1 drills. Nice thing I didn't really account for is, say, if we widen this up some, we could just widen it up and just keep adding. Now, obviously, the T2s have a stair here. Now, obviously, the T2s are only going to get the mouse. If we continue this angle up, T2s are only going to obviously go up to here because of their dirts. So you can only really put about maybe 3 more in per side, so that'd be 6, maybe 12 more on this side as well too. A lot, but 12 more T2s per little funnel is better than nothing. The downfall is can't go below this wood because that is T3 dirt. T3 dirt has been mentioned that it'll be in the 2.2 update. We're on 2.0.4 at the moment. 0.5 patch is going to be out in a few days. What the few days of that 0.5 patch will help are from the animations of the T1 drills. It's what a lot of people are building with and using to basically get resources for the T2 drills. T2 drills running, beautiful. All these running, no lag whatsoever. Super awesome. Mainly there's no ramming animation, so it's spitting out the dirt is not the lag on these machines, because these spit out dirt just like the T1s. Not the dirt, not resources on the conveyor belt. Obviously, if you do get a lot of resources being carried on belts far very, very far, yes. At some point it will lag you out a little bit. You get a lot of dirt on conveyor belts, sure. At some point it can lag you out some. It's just the pure action from the T1s is what's causing the majority of the lag for folks. Very interesting. Now, back to the Cloutium. Clouds, yeah. No more in there. These are the sizes before I turn everything on. These are the sizes of the ores that are coming out. T2 iron, T1 iron. Get down, there we go. So, T1 shards, T2 shards. Very much worth it to go with T2s, even if you only have a couple running. But getting them into the T2 dirt is where you get the bigger resources. If you don't, the resources are going to be all like this from the T1s, even if you're using T2. It's you shine on the T2 dirt. Where it's at. Alright, now 30 bar. 300 apiece, that means we can get 4 more. Iron, we have tons of iron. Not a worry. Not a worry at all. I dipped these out before we shut up the stream down. 12 hours worth of building and redoing stuff, just basically having to move everything upstairs up one notch and then everything over because you could have it go more evenly to the angle coming down into the single T2 harvester. Iron, we have lots of iron. That's where we had a lot more. Now we have the gold there. Interesting. But you may have taken it there, I don't. Gold. 49,000 weight, but we don't use the weight of gold for anything, so it's just purely money at that point. Best way to stack is get stuff kind of in a row. Your dropping point is not going to change until you go left or right. 3.7 million, damn. Okay, that's a good amount of gold. Bam. Alright. Now, again, if you really move, you can stack stuff in there pretty nicely. Yeah, that's great. You might actually go for the, get another one of these nice automatic smelters. Okay, so obviously now just 1 bar, 3.7 mil. We could just sell that outright, obviously. Iron was almost 800 grand. But 1,000 per T2 of weight, iron weight. 365 T2 drills. Have room for all that. Fine. Good. But we have room for more on here because we just went back and got 9 more drills, so we have room for 3 there. Excuse me. I'd rather have the piping all set up, burn to go. All I have to do is just put the drills in, set some dirt on them. Bob's your uncle. So 16 more, right? 4 times 4? Yeah, 4 times 4 is 16. Plus 3 would be 19 more. Okay, we have a little bit of ways to go. We could bring over some T1s, or we could just craft a bunch because we have 198 back at Ember Cradle. Actually, we'll just leave those there. Just craft a bunch of more, yeah, bunch more of T1s I would like not to have this all going while we're doing that. Don't really have... Oh, I think there's a bar upstairs. Actually, we just take this. I may not have a pan down here, but who has cots? Fast card. Really great. As if your character is running. Alright, we do have a bar. Thought so. And this was a much bigger bar. Pretty nice. That's good. Now, of course, we do have some throwable TNT. And we has any nukes, yeah. 26,000 coin each. Quite a bit. And that's what we use to basically destroy all this dirt. See some of them punching nice circular holes into the dirt and everything. And after a while, we're able to find a lot of stairs. Tear the shit out of it. Tear down, man. That's bad. So, if I were to continue widthwise, I have to remove some dirt. Now, what I'm planning on doing is making another one of these right next door. Then conveyor, I say some of the dirt could actually kind of go down at an angle, but I'm thinking of just conveying the dirt over to the harvester. That shouldn't be too bad. By means of... Obviously, I'd have to destroy some of that dirt there. That's T3. We cannot dig that. I would have a conveyor belt coming over this way, right into that there. Well, yeah. Conveyor belt coming right into here, and I also cleared it out for this way as well, so there's nothing in the way. Now, obviously, some of the angled stuff is actually going to hit this. We could solve that by moving it forward a notch. We could have straight conveyor. Could even possibly just have angled corner, or just bring it out, have a corner, then just basically bring everything over one from the end of the world. But you have room. Try not to box yourself into all areas or corners, because you don't want to expand and do something, you don't have to remove your whole freaking setup. Give yourself some room. Really, really helps. So basically, if you repeat angles and everything, evidently this angle here is going to impede onto these sorters here. So I'm going to have to bump everything over one, and that's not too bad to do. What's nice is you put conveyor belts over pipes now, so lay your pipe work down, slap your conveyor belts on top. If you want to get the pipe off of the conveyor belt, lock the pipe down, unlock. You get a little more performance if you lock a bunch of stuff down. Unlock the conveyor belt, take the conveyor belt, then your pipe should stay. If not, close your game, reload it. Things should register a little bit better. At least this game does that when you turn it off, turn the game off and back on, unlike Railroads Online. I hate to call them out, but you have to actually restart your whole computer to get shit to work. Fuck that. They need to fix their game, and I shouldn't have to restart my computer just because their stuff isn't working because I built too much on the game. Stupid way of doing it, but it's not my game. I hate saying stupid, but that is. Now we have a rake, and we actually have a piece of dirt right there, and bam, done. You can also use a rake to annihilate some dirt as well, but it's a little tricky. And since we can't use a pickaxe on this shit, sometimes you'll get this where it wants to go up. Yeah. So, rake kind of needs a little fixing. Toggleable stuff would be really great. Yeah. So, you know, that's nice. It does seem to have some issues on clearing dirt kind of low. Oh, right here, it's not wanting to do it. So, it's not perfect, but it's made just for leveling. So, there's that. We can get rid of some of this height here without blowing it up, that'd be... It wants to go up. Unfortunately, there's no T3 pickaxe, so pretty much set off some dynamite. How's it going, games? First one to chat. Welcome, dude. So, yeah, it's a little interesting to use the rake, but at least we have something that can flatten relatively. In a stream earlier today, and someone's mentioning it'd be great if when we dug it, it was actually squared out. I'm thinking, bitch, this ain't Minecraft. You start doing that, and then people start getting on you. It's like, oh, someone just made another 3D version of Minecraft. Dang. Fucking deal. Anyone can do that. You'll get ridiculed really, really fast, and don't want that. No want, no want, no want. So, and we didn't look at the shape before I pressed. Now we have an extra block of dirt. Sometimes you can get on here and clear out some of the sides, but sometimes you can't. So, yeah. Therapeutic after a while. It actually does what you want it to do. But having a toggle on here to move the dirt down no matter what would be really nice. Really would be nice. But for the most part, look at the arrow and it should be kind of good. Yeah. Shape in case you can't see the arrow. Oh, that won't even do it. It's unrakeable. Hey Zeus, how's it going, man? Things are good and well. So yeah. What a big dick sticking out of the wall. Yeah. Donkey punch dick. Thought it was funny that the cart didn't go boom. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, certain things do not go boom. Evidently, certain dirt doesn't go away either. Yeah, I went to sell some scrap with the cart, and cart didn't sell, and I'm like, oh, that's a good thing, because I want to sell the cart. They've taken the vehicle over the sell point, and the vehicle didn't sell, so that was nice. I also had a bunch of nukes in the back of the truck, and you can do that too, just drive your shit over top of something and just put the nukes and you'll destroy your vehicle, so. Yeah. Let's see what to do. Fix your computer and gotta turn on. Nice. What'd you do to get it to fix, buddy? Chromebooks are... Don't try to game on them. That's not really what they're designed for. But they're great for web searching, web browsing, sorry. Web browsing. Internet surfing, as they call it. Maybe some Flash player games. And that's about it, really. Not really designed for... Oh, and email reading, too. Yeah. Fuck, my cell phone can read my emails. But they're not really full-fledged laptops. I was playing on a notebook. That one laptop, Toshiba Satellite, that was classified as a notebook. Probably same thing as a Chromebook, meaning there's no GPU. Definitely not a fucking gaming computer, that's for damn sure. But was able to game and stream Fishing Planet on it with ease, so there's that, you know. Some dirt can go away. Whoop, and we got some dirt cannot. I almost did that. Hold the power button for 10 seconds, closed it and reopened it. Okay. So you did a hard reboot. Not too bad. If you can take the batteries out, sometimes they say you can take the batteries out and wait 5-10 seconds. Actually, turn the power button, click the power button at least once. That will tap out all the power and the capacitors that are in the computer. It's usually a good way to do things for laptops. Now, not every laptop you can take the battery out, so that's why I was saying, if you can take the battery out, you can do that. Can't always do that though. I wanted to kind of take care of some of this. Looks unsightly. Evidently only some can do it. But knowing computer stuff luckily doesn't require having to go and take information technology courses or IT courses just to be able to learn how to do shit. Google's your friend, YouTube's your friends for all the how-tos and shit. I've gone there for tablet work and stuff, and same thing, just you find the same thing basically showed 3 different sites. Yeah, it's pretty good. That's what you're probably going to have to do. So there's that. Now, obviously, this would be a decent way to clear out bots until it starts actually not letting you do it. Like there. Won't let me do it there even though the down thing is there, so it's a bit of work, and that's alright. So you can spend quite a few hours, or plant a fucking nuke right here, plant it there, and blammo! Now it has a 9 square diameter to it, so place it there, like sticking out, and put a switch on there, because it'd be a little hard to throw a stick of dynamite there. So 1, 2 down, so obviously you could probably put it right there, but it's a 9 square diameter, or 4.5 square radius. Okay, so you want to clear out the dirt, you're going to want to maybe stick it 2 blocks higher just to make sure, you know. And obviously if it was like right there, you would really clear it out good, but you're only going to get so high. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. It might not even hit the wood. That would be pretty nice. Because we know the wood is at the top of T3 and we can dig out T2. That's not an issue. But it's just quicker and faster with the nukes. But also, we don't want to destroy any of this, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. We're good. So in other words, you can set a nuke right there, probably there again, and do it up. Yeah. Alright, let's go get some materials. Things running a little bit more, yeah. Try. We had ion as out. Temperature definitely dropped after that stationary front passed through. Passed through more, I should say. Oh, that is the bridge that we need. Shit. Turn? Ah. I was thinking that was the Aquafire thing, but sort of the old route to it. That's obviously the old route, but obviously if you continue straight you'd run into it. Probably got confused. At times on the back of laptops there's also a little pinhole that you can use, take like a paper clip, bend out a section on it, and you can basically, you can bring carts in here or not. It'll turn everything off on the laptop so you can basically open it up and everything. Very nice. It pretty much kills the power to everything, so actually get carts in here. Does that, but may have to hold on to it to bring everything up, so that. Alright, that was just a wonder. Wow. There we go. Got to watch Itchy Beard today on stream. That's pretty nice. Been 6 months for him. But about the iron too much. I tried to reach over and my right hand and press the joystick, and I ended up dumping the pan by accident. Can't control it. That's how you'd be able to bring a card in here, I would think. Alright, so all the iron. This is a big boy. Oh yeah, 3 mil. Hey. Enough here, that's really. We have leftoverage. 86,000 weight, that's not bad at all. Alright, so then we have the clouds. P2s, so those right. First, we don't have a ton of Cloutium. 1,000, almost even. Superly concerned about the iron weight. Be nice if I could tag that too, but dual function, just know what to do. Going. That said check it, so. Oops. Alright, since we had 1,000, do 3 more. We just did 1, so that's 4. Doesn't fall far enough. Trigger. Should have enough for 1 more. Wait on that 93. Yeah, we're good. Good. Need money shit. We just sell the other iron bar. Sell it as is, just crap shit on it. Oh, you need 500,000 more than 3 million. Oh my god. I mean, that could be 20 nukes, so yeah. Make a difference. Alright, so we have 100 in there. Nice. Can't do those anymore. Haha, sweet. Alright, ZT1s, yeah. But there for now, so there, that's a big bar. Got big bars and I don't. Now we just get one nice bar here. T1, yeah. Yep. 4M drill. Now the nice thing that one, we don't have the can to worry about. If the ram drills are still obviously creating a lot of lag for me at South Hope, they just not have those on. So that was like one nice benefit of having a separate water line just for them, you know. Press the right trigger button, it works pretty good. Press the wrong button. But that works too. Whether you hold it straight out or you go to actually place it in the grid pattern. All depends. I like the grid layout or the placing method better. Works pretty nice. My music up a bit on my end. Basically just turn my TV up. Because the streaming computer's running through the TV. Nice when you get certain flat screen TVs and have HDMI inputs. Years ago I had picked up a 25-foot HDMI cable for like 14 bucks for Amazon. Shocker. Crazy. 25 foot. You can buy a 10 foot at Best Buy for 40 bucks. Same thing, HDMI to HDMI. Like, do you have anything longer than 10 foot? I need like a 25 footer for the living room. No, we don't sell anything more than 10 foot. Oh, okay, because there's like a 25 footer Amazon for like 15 bucks or something. We would price match, but we don't even have a 25 foot to sell. Oh really? 15 bucks ish, you know? I'm like, yeah. Damn, I'll have to check them out. And that was a Best Buy employee. Yeah, get fucked. So I don't buy cables at Best Buy anymore. Let's say I'm on the road or something of some reason and you need something, then yeah. Tell me. Do it. Duh. Other than that, fuck them. I'd bought $80 worth of cables at Best Buy because I didn't know about Amazon. It was like 2009, 2010. 2011, somewhere around there. HDMI to DVI That was $40 for 6 foot. Yeah, $40 for a 6 foot. Then another cable to link like 2 keyboards together to 1 input, something like that. That was another $40. I was mentioning that to my brother one day, and he's like, "What to what?" HDMI to DVI. Like, what length? I'm like, about $6. How much it cost you? About 40 at Best Buy. They take it back. Why? I can ship you a 10 foot with gold ends for $6. Be there in 2 days. I'm like, where's that at? It's like, it's Amazon. I'm like, what's Amazon? Okay, it sounds good. I'll let you know when I take it back. I can ship it to you right now. I'm like, no, it's okay. Alright, save your money. No worries. I appreciate it. Thank you. So took the 2 cable things back to Best Buy, got $80 back, and bought $100 worth of Amazon gift cards because I didn't have a checking account. They were actually Amazon Kindle cards. I asked one of the employees there, it's like, can this work for anything in Amazon, like cables, you know? So we looked the card over a little bit because he wasn't sure. I said, well, it's kind of saying for Kindle stuff or, oh, like right here, or anything else at Amazon.com. I'm like, oh, sweet. Fine print, you know, that type of shit. So we'll weigh our iron bar. So I went home, used the $100 worth of Amazon gift cards that I just bought at Best Buy with my returns, plus an extra $20 a couple. Because they're $20 cards. And I'm like, damn, alright. It's took $1 million worth of iron. And you know, that worked out. Got an Amazon account. Put the gift cards in there and bought 10-foot cable, gold ends, HDMI to DVI. Electronics I like to buy myself. Obviously, my brother could have sent that to me, you know. Yeah, it used to not be that way. Yeah, exactly. It used to be 10% as earlier on than that. It was what, 3% of sales were online. Now it's pretty much the other way around. Maybe like 3 to 10% are actually in stores. Hey, you get it secure, make it easy to buy, you have shipping that doesn't take 6 to 8 weeks, and it works good. Shocker, right? This one we can just basically sell. Also have Cloutium, that's the heavy one. Yeah, that's a lot. But actually this is 7. I guess we can just keep it all here, but better. Wow, autosave on the drop. Wow. So just so that's not sitting there for some reason, whatever. Alright, take this back up. But yeah, since 2011 I've been a member of Amazon. I may have just, like, first couple years was like a guest customer or something, but honest to goodness account since 2011. And I think at times when they see that, on the account when I go to ask Amazon for assistance of things, yeah. kind of makes a nice difference. Really, really does. What I'm thinking, could maybe put these in the back. Not a lot of them.
The flowers all blow. I don't even recognize anything. Where
And I could maybe put the drills. Oops. Oh, that's not good. There, please. Put these in the cart. That'd be kind of nice. Yeah, how easy that is. Not super easy, then figure something else out. I thought we were able to buy 4 of these. That is 4, okay. Unsure. So, because we had like 1,200 or 1,300 or whatever, and we had 100 left over. Giggles. Yeah. Not gonna be all that. Alright. Getting picky. I was like, can you just like lean to the right a little bit? Still stay. Because you're like right in my way. Oh, barely. This is going smashingly. I have to place it right down in the middle. Not the easiest. Yeah. That it is. Okay, why was I not able to tie enough into cart? Huh?
Just dig in. Don't give a reason. We don't need cleansing.
As easy as you may think. All in the name of lag. Huh? Fuck it. Getting put back here. You in here isn't the end of the world. Just the actual weight in the truck and everything. You know. Momentum. Whirling around. Yep. Doesn't hurt. Yeah. Flower of drills in the carts. That was close. Not good. Beat the collision off the front end of that nose there. Yeah, fun. Back up. Alright, no. Ah, great.
I'm true.
Son of a bitch. That cart.
What else do you want from me? What else do
Wonderful.
you want from me? I'll be you. I'll be anything you want to. But what else do you want from me? But what else do you want from me?
Carts and some grabby motherfuckers, I
What
tell
do
you.
you want from me?
One way. Especially when you can recall a vehicle, so get out of there. I think when airborne that was Monkey Ball. Alright, so since we're here we can pretty much get this stuff rolling. Oh, dirt's here, yay. No do. Chippy water. Air belts. Harvester. T1s are going shitty. Ah, forgot about. Oh, good thing there's only 2 of them. Whoops. Gotcha. Alright. Get out of there. Running since they pay more. Gonna have to make some sort of scaffolding type deal. I'm gonna go way higher. Oh, it's right, like 3 there. What you give me? Give me. That governor, it's give me. Right. Down below a little bit. And zoom it out, it's right there. Scroll it back all the way and I get down there. That, okay. Oh, thou out thy shovel. Yep. Fucking tier 1, that's why. Damn it. Grass up here. I was like, tink, 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 tink. What the fuck? Ta-da! I was like, I don't want to hit the light because I don't want to remove that. Hope I get it back far enough. So, and next I should put here, here, and here, here. Oh, we put stuff there. We're obviously gonna have to widen out the tunnel. So, tunnel, not tunnel. Not a tunnel. It's a tunnel. One tons, noob. Oops. Getting dirt underneath these. Alright. That way. Where the layers of pipes come into hand. Try to get out the ones that are down here first. You too, how to say it. Oh. Can't get the Now we're talking. That's another reason why I wanted them in a cart. Obviously, if we find one that's not turned on, we can turn them on pretty easy, like that. Much better than before, I'm gonna say. Oh, hi. Do that. Just done with it. Ding, 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 ding. Hang on, turn them on, man. Flip that switch. Stuff like this, like walking on the window is probably be easier to start from the back, far end, then come back, versus starting up close and then trying to go far away because you kind of walk over these, jump just right, get on there. Not the greatest. Or just walk on the pipe. Instructions, a lot easier. Yeah, I thought we had a lot more. Alright, well, that's taken care of. I really thought there was a lot more. Really did. Yeah, having a ladder right next to the pipe, so much better. Oh. Oh. What's up, bud? How's it going, dude? Doing good, man? Left upper gum is a little sore from eating some chicken last night. But, well worth it. Slightly worth the pain. Yeah, ladder than each side works out pretty good. Or just looping pipes, pretty good. Finally got some T1s going. Put a water line for the bells. Machine go gotcha. For part the build, I was trying to get working and find them. Nice, nice. If you have sub, you lose soon. You miss opportunity to have soon emotes in wood. It's all good, man. It's all good. Ah, fuck! Forgot that was there, man. It's all good. I'm a soon noob. Hate me? No. Jump. All right. Now doing the ones below here onto here is going to be a bit. Probably have to set up a scaffolding for that. So much nicer. But obviously, if we find that these are super lagging the shit out of us, it could just be like the starter claim, but other people are having the same thing at South Hope. These, once you get a big ass number of them, so. Not much of a difference there. Oh, that sucks. Do some of this, aim it a little bit better, yeah. But reality, right? Just keep pipe from here over to here. All right. Where'd it go? I was trying to shovel with the T1 and not realizing it was a T1 shovel, and it's like, ah, not digging. Okay, it's kind of 59 FPS. It's not. Should kind of reset those. Nice. That's a fat necklace, man. Big enough for my cow necklace, man. You know, cow necks are pretty huge. I need a big necklace for the cow. Necklace, all I've been playing the game. Nice, dude. Always feels good. And you get around that range, it's like, damn, $500,000 just to make a necklace? Good. Exactly, man. That's a pretty steady flow there. Yeah. But that was iron going across. I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. It's gems. Shit. This far away, they look like iron. Like, no, I still need iron in the gem compressor. Dang. Oh. God, no. Oh, it's a continuous speed, so it's not. Alright. We're T1s, yeah. There we go. Alright, so now I'm out of time just installing them. See, 231, hell yeah. We have enough for another drill. Put it somewhere. Oh, that's right, it's on the wood down there. Yeah. Dirt. Looking right behind me. 334, alright. Have it high enough. But to me, make the trip worth it. Get, you know, we just picked up 4 of them and just crafted a bunch of T1 drills. Used the rake a little bit, cleaned out some of this, and sit and spin on this if you want. Hey. Sit and spin. Sit, spin, there you go. Such a fun ride. Really cleans me out. But we're gonna have to move those. Not really move, but just the windows a little bit. If we want to put T2 drills here, we're definitely going to have to out of touch. Could have an empty one. Oh yeah. Kurt didn't grab anything that's good. Cart for windows, got cart for angled windows, got another cart for windows. End up being our ramps too. Has no stairs, has angled windows, use them as stairs. Cart's your friend. Going to be the best method of transportation of things. Moment. Super awesome. They go where trucks can. Oh. Place them all in there, yeah. Sibley. Alright. Can only go as high as here, but we can still continue it because we can continue the line of T1s as well in this really wide vertical funnel. What works, man? What are you saying? Do what works? How'd that work for you? We're tops. Why not a fall off? Oh shit. I smell my larky. That was a great Cartman. Cartoon man, sorry. The eyes read the first part of the word, I'm thinking Cartman, and then yeah, your brain ends up making the rest of it up. That didn't work. Sorry about that. Cartoon man. Alright, so that's at least as high as that goes. So actually we have one there, the other side. Possibly another one there, 2, 3, so that'd be 4. Obviously straight up, so because it's on the other side. Went and grabbed 4 more T2s and a bunch of T1s, so T1s are pounding away. So we have 4 here. This 1, 2. 3. So they're that always back up and then fall down. So it'll be 2, 3 head, so I should get 4, 7, maybe 8, 9, and then maybe 10. Okay, it's not bad. Couple. All T-pipes? More windows, more so. Yeah. Alright, so angles there are good. Now here's going to be the crazy part. jump. Better. Run and jump. I have to clear some dirt. That continues. Or just trying to see where stuff goes. Roll the mouse wheel. Yeah. Way down there. So yeah, almost a continuous amount of dirt. Getting there. Living them a crazy build, man. I used to have this song played at the start of my streams because no copyright, and then I would switch over to very heavily copyrighted songs, but I wouldn't be able to include them on the VODs. People that watch the VODs, it gives you something to kind of watch, you know. Gives you something to listen to while you're watching. Damn. Mess that up. Looking how the water's coming out of there, it's pretty not bad. Action seemed too bad either. Interesting. I did take off the one pipe and then put it back on, so there's that. But what we can, yeah, we forgot a valve too. Damn. Do that. Give about a good 5 seconds. Start her back up. Chunk. Let's see how that runs. Like a decent, continuous amount of dirt in there. That's not too bad. All resources are better than no resources. So, went down to 59 on that. Yep, went down 1 frame. That's not. There's what, 2, 4, 6, 10, 11, 9. So we have 20 drills. 20 drills shouldn't really impact you that much. One person was saying, it's like, man, I have like 30 drills. I'm like in the teens or the FPS. I'm like, damn, your computer sucks. No. you use what you have. You run with it. If your computer sucks or not, it's you have. Run with it. Do what works with what you have and go from there. In other words, do the best you can with what you have and go from there. Do what works for you. One pipe. Easter egg. One little pipe right there in the middle of the crosshair. Iron T-pipe. There's like no way to get it unless I was in creative mode. I guess if you put the helmet on you can fly. That's interesting. That. So we're just crafting these. We're going to keep the 198 at Ember Cradle. I did go through and rename the titles on a lot of the highlights for people watching. Because technically, doing a huge T1 funnel and saying it was at South Hope wasn't really true. we were making money for South Hope to put a huge T1 funnel, but only give us so much to put in the title, so much room, so name them a little bit just to make it a little bit more precise. Alright, so totally need that there because fuck off the computer. Start screenshots so I can see my build come together. So yeah, there you go. F12 and in your Steam settings. That'll help you as well too. 877 hours in your settings. Downloads. Out. Space in-game. Excuse me. Have a sound play if you want. Save an uncompressed copy. That'll save it on your computer. Then you select your screenshot folder. Damn it. Where you would like that put. Yeah. That way you can basically go to your file. Mine would just be pictures, but pull this back up since I pulled that up today. Back up and back up and back up and back up and back up, yeah. So I have it as pictures. Now there's 5,814 items that is loading up, so it's going to load up some pictures that you may not want to see. They're TOS approved, it's just $5,800 items. Yeah, see, that's a lot of rigmarole. Which works. It still takes you the same thing. But once you know where it's going, you can then go to it, and then you can obviously open them up, you know. And that way you can just go to them and load them up into whatever, wherever, drag and drop, whatever, you know. Yeah. Generally, there's always like 3 ways to do the same fucking thing on a computer, which is very nice. It really helps. Like, obviously, try to take your pictures during the daytime. Seriously. Because here was during the daytime and same view from nighttime. So, yeah. Even with the gamma all the way fucking up, that's kind of dark. You have the hourglass? Oh, freaking freeze it at noon, you're good. Make a file that says Hydroneer screenshots so I can load them up there. Yeah. Now the downfall would be, say if you press F12 and you play another game, you're going to have to change that folder. You know. And by the way, when it was loading up all that was on an SSD. PC, so we have 3 drives, and that was on this drive here, which is 860 Cubo 2TB I got for $199. It is rapid moded, so it is able to go an average read-write speeds of 6,800 or 7,000 megabyte per second. Fuck your Gen 4 M.2, this goes faster. Because it's cached with RAM, or RAM cache. Yeah. I turned my gamma up so basically we can see stuff better on stream through the game, and I don't have to get the hourglass to not have it dark at night. And then, you know. Everyone has their own nice way of doing things. Good, you know. I feel like right now it's getting kind of darkish and still kind of light for us. The 4 terabyte external hard drive, those are kind of slow. All my games on, I have an SSD that I use for some things. Gotcha. SSD should be used for all things. But you have what you have, and you utilize it from there. How it works. How's our out now? 767. Not bad. That's way quicker. To organize my game section, screenshots, computer, but that'll take forever. It depends, yeah. Now, your external hard drive, not knowing names and specific model, yada 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 yada. It's probably an SMR hard drive, is my guess. Like, fuck is an SMR hard? There's SMR and CMR. S stands for shingled. The C stands for conventional. Shingled magnetic recording, or conventional magnetic recording. Shingled is just like a roof. It's shingled. It's layered on top. So basically, instead of the files being right next to each other, they overlap a little bit. And the next one overlaps a little bit. The next one, and next one, and so on. The write is this wide, but say it's this wide. The read is only this wide. So the next file can basically be written right next to it, which saves space. But then the read is only so wide, so the next file can be written right over top, and then read only there, and then so on and so on. So it's shingled just like shingles on a roof. Easy store brand. Yeah, that doesn't help, but yeah. So when you're updating information, the SMR hard drives are great for sequential writing. Right. It's great for that, you know. Gotcha. Now, you have a file down here, and it has... You have a file here, and it ends up being piled up. You want to do this file down here, you got to remove all those other files, then update this one, and then put all those files back on top. Yeah, the external hard drives aren't very big. I have one. It's a 1 terabyte, so nothing new. But without knowing, like, you know, Western Digital blue or red or black or purple, or Seagate Exos or Seagate Compute or Seagate Compute Pro or Seagate Barracuda Fire or whatever, all that stuff, not knowing the exact name of the drive, you don't know what actual recording type it is. But I would assume most externals are SMR. Was Western Digital? Okay. There's colors for Western Digital, you know. And we're talking the external that you have. Internal, that's obviously later. SSD doesn't have SMR or CMR. SSD is basically just a computer chip, and they have a different way of doing stuff, which makes it very fast. Gotcha. The external is called Easy Stores, I guess? Yeah. Color is blue, right? Or are you asking me what color your drive is? For the Western Digital one? Okay. They do have a lot of different colors, so which one you have, I don't know. It may physically have a color because it's external. You know, mine's black, so it could be a Western Digital black for all I know. But I haven't pulled it out and hooked it up in a long time, so yeah. And the colors denote what type they are, and what their main uses for them are as well. Most common are the reds and blues from Western Digital. Like the blacks and purples are only used for certain things, or they're really great for certain things like RAID drives or NAS drives, which are also lots rated together and everything. There's drives that work for really good reasons, so on. So I had bought an 8 terabyte hard drive because we didn't have a big SSD for the Steam games. Pretty expensive. So cool, $160 for an 8 terabyte hard drive. Hooray! Man, my games are updating like shit. Found out it was an SMR drive. So when it's going to update that one file that's underneath a whole bunch of other files, it has to remove all that, update this file, and then put everything back on top of it. They're literally 10 times slower than a CMR drive. CMR drive puts files next to each other, and the reading part is full on. So if it wants to read this and update this at the same time, it can do it. Very much nicer, or very nicer, much better. And the Seagate Compute Pro would have cost $20 more. Seagate Compute was $168. Seagate Compute Pro was like $188. Like, damn, they're both 8 terabyte. Why spend $20 more? Fuck, give me the cheaper one. I know. I have a Seagate Exos, EXOS, 8 terabyte, which is CMR. I think it's a 78E brand to be specific for the model type. They go all the way up to 16 terabyte, and now actually 18 and 20, I think. And they're CMR, so conventional magnetic recording. Say you had to update 5 games and it would take 5 hours on a CMR. It would take a tenth of the time for a CMR drive to update those 5 games. SMR drives are 10 times slower than CMR drives. Keep that in mind, you know. There's a Western Digital Blue 2 terabyte for only around $50. I thought they would be more expensive. Yeah. Hard drives are cheap because they're a lot easier to make. Now, look at the line of the Seagate Exos, EXOS. They're designed to run 24/7. They're server-grade hard drives. They're going to be a lot cheaper than, say, Seagate Compute Pro would be a CMR. Now, a Seagate Compute 1 terabyte is CMR. A Seagate Compute 2 terabyte and up are SMR. Stupid, I know. So if someone says, oh yeah, I got a Seagate Compute, you know, like 4 terabyte hard drive, I'm like, oh, have fun updating on that. That's SMR. Get fucked. Well, it depends what model of the Exos you get. The Exos ones are cheaper because they make thousands of them at a time because servers are going to need tons of them. So the non-Exos ones like Barracuda Pro, the Fire, the Compute. They don't make thousands of them at a time. They make hundreds of them at a time. So kind of need a little bit more money from them. Yeah, 18 terabyte is up there, nonetheless. High. Discord, I have. Someday that'll be the coolest. HDD hard drive. Now, Seagate 16 terabytes Exos, yeah. Terabyte 78, that's exactly what I have. Currently unavailable, that sucks. That's even a renewed one, okay. But still, you can get a 10 terabyte. Oh, that's renewed. I don't really want renewed ones. But since the bigger size ones, you get a lot of photos there. What I'm getting at by renewed is okay. They put it in the server, they made sure it worked for like a day, they pulled it out, obviously deleted everything off of it, and sell it as renewed. There is no way to repair these. These are laser welded and or filled with helium gas, laser welded. There's no way to repair them. Now, yes, you can see the back end here, and yes, there are some screws, but that's just for the circuit board. Everything else is sealed. Okay? So, now that's how you package a fucking hard drive. They package their hard drives really, really well. Really do. Built for 24/7 environment. So basically, that's your server shit. They do a lot of drive. So you can get a 16 terabyte renewed for $229, and fuck yeah, do it up. That'd be great. Steam games, sure. How many? All of them. Yeah. I don't take my CPU and motherboard out for a new one in order to run the Excel one. No. Why would you have to take your CPU and motherboard out? Just wondering. Hard drives supported by their motherboards and CPUs for the separate thing. They're a separate thing. Pressing new account. So kind of like this shot here. There's a bunch of hard drives in a docking station here. This is a server. They have a little tray here. Now, in a lot of cases, they are separate. They're separate. That's what I'm trying to mention to you. There's a plastic holder that your drive can sit in, like a drawer, and will let you bring them out in and out of your case, usually horizontally. These screws here, basically you can screw them into this little sliding drawer type thing, and then kind of like what they have here is you can just access that little drawer and pull them out. You know. Now you're talking CPUs, we're talking hard drives. Gotcha. By your questions, basically he's telling me you haven't done any computer building, and that's okay. Nothing wrong with that at all. You have two wires or two cords that plug into your hard drive. This is a SATA cord, and then you have a yeah, trying to remember. I think this is a SATA cord that actually plugs into the motherboard. This is your power that comes from the power supply, if I remember right, because the SATA cords, they aren't very wide, they're kind of narrow. And of course you have a hard drive and everything spins, but this is a 3.5 inch, so that's 3.5 inches wide by 5 inches long, something like that. Nice thing is, pretty much have to know what type of drive that you're buying in a sense. So that's why I keep certain tabs on things. 7200 RPM, which means how fast it spins. 512E or 4KN, that's the size that it can write on the drive. SATA, because there are NAS or NAS, NAS, network assisted storage, I think. There are NAS drives, and those usually have a higher gigabit per second rate, so you want to make sure you get the right drive. See it up here. Yeah. They do have different types. Now, we're talking about CPU stuff. If you want to upgrade your CPU on your motherboard, you have to find out what type of CPU your motherboard can accept. AM4 socket motherboards for AMD can accept like 100 different types of CPUs. It's very nice. Intel goes through generations faster than AMD, so a certain motherboard from Intel will only serve 2 generations, or 1, depending on what the motherboard is. And there may only be like 10 or 20 different CPUs for that one motherboard. Not sure if I should replace the motherboard and CPU and get a new hard drive and PSU and graphics card. I'll eventually have to upgrade them one at a time. Try to do it all at once, you're going to be out like a couple $1,000s quick. More than likely there's... See, this would be an external 12 terabyte external hard drive. USB 3.0 with rescue data, recovery, yada yada. Firecuda, that's the other name. So there's Iron Wolf Pro, Seagate Barracuda. Now 220 gig? Jesus Christ, that's low. 250 gig. I'd rather buy a 250 gig SSD and put the C drive or the operating system on that. It'd be a lot cheaper. Yeah. Go for your PSU and graphics card. Kernels are big ones. Yeah. Unless they're small, and a picture makes it look bigger, and it really, yeah, it all depends. More so, these things run forever. Super awesome, super great. I have another tab here. Now, these are not renewed. These are full-fledged, brand new, never used ever. I bought one back in October 14th, 2020. 8 terabyte. These are all CMR. The other ones are as well. But see, like an 8 terabyte one here. The price was up there. Price and cart. Oh, really? Wow. Interesting. That's interesting. Okay, so clear sellers on Amazon, new and used. Oh, in the cart. Huh? Wow. Alright, anyway, new 219. Last I bought it, it was like 180 or something, so it hasn't really gone up a lot. Not too bad. A 4 terabyte is great for a lot of Steam games. I have a 4 terabyte SSD that I got for $370. More than enough for your Steam library stuffs. We're about half full. 2 terabytes out of 4. Not bad. So you get a 4 terabyte hard drive for about 150 bucks. And free returns too. Very nice. So you get. And it's a CMR. Technically, they have to specify if it's SMR. If you don't see it saying SMR on the Exos drives, they're CMR. Yes, I did build my own computer. Plus, these run 24/7. Now, these, as you can see, have a bunch of screws on here. These do not have the helium on there. No, that's about standard price for this brand. Because they make thousands of these at a time. That's the thing. Now, if you go over to, say, a standard that's how it looks like on the inside. The larger your storage, the more disks you're going to have. There's a difference between 2 and 8 terabyte. Now, the bigger a drive you get, your sequential data rate will be faster. At 16, yeah. Yeah. I don't know, I said 10. You guys, way to go, Amazon. Oh, 10 and 12 terabytes. Sorry, never mind. So, it didn't even have the 16. Way to go. Amazon's not that great. They are. What I'm looking for is something that's kind of comparable. Not seeing it just yet. Seagate Barracuda Pro. Those are CMR. 4 terabyte. $125. 128 megabyte of cache. Doesn't super matter how much cache you have, it'll still fill up when you're unloading shit. Now, this is $150, but they're made to run 24/7. Pretty nice. And of course, it depends on who's selling them. You could get sometimes a higher size and it'd be cheaper. Sometimes. Every time. And depends who's selling them. Like here, you get a 10 terabyte for $280, or you get a 14 terabyte for $242. Fuck yeah. Get 4 more terabyte for less money? Alright. Stupid. Yeah. 10 terabyte for $280. 16 terabyte for $280. I'll take the 16. Again, it just all depends who's selling it. So back to the 4 terabyte. So that's 150. This one's 125, but no free returns. Kind of gets fucked up. Now this is also a 2.5 inch. The other's 3.5. There are differences. And if I remember right, because we now see that it's 2.5, I think all 2.5s are SMR. Another reason why that's cheaper. The other one is 3.5. I would pay the extra 25 bucks and get the 3.5 inch 4 terabyte Exos plus 7200 RPM. It doesn't even say how fast it is. Doesn't even say the speed. Maybe 50 to 100 RPM or something. The faster the RPM, the better it'll work, but they have some 10,000 RPM ones, but they say it sounds like a little jet trying to take off, so That's good. You'll know that it's running. Know that it's running. That's for sure. But the 7200 RPM ones seem to work very well, very good. If you're not looking for a lot of price for a lot of storage, hard drives are the way. I've played my Steam games off of this type of hard drive before, and they worked great. They worked fine. And it updated really well. Pretty much about as fast as an SSD, which was kind of nice. Now, for downloading some stuff in speeds, yes, these can only do about 200 megabyte per second. Standard SSD is about 500 megabyte per second. Well, an SSD is twice as fast. Fuck, I can get one of those. Yeah, they also cost twice fucking as much, too. So, yeah. Kind of depends. Now we go to Newegg for the same Exos drive, $209. The other ones were about like $210 or $12 or something. Same thing, same everything. Of course, that's the inside of it. You know, same drive, same everything. 7E8. There is a 5E8. So on and so on. I had done my homework on these drives so much that I went through a lot of PDF stuffs and everything to find out, like 7E8, 8 terabyte, 512E, SATA. Now the SED, that's self-encrypting device. That's good for like if you're working for the FBI and shit. Don't need that. So here's like 4K and SAS. Need the SAS. Need the SATA. Here's a 6 terabyte. Data sheets and everything for the Exos 78. And they have the 5E8s and 7E. So many, and X16s, and evidently at the 10 they go to the 10. So it was you think things are giving you headaches. This was even worse. So basically, it tells you what the options are. You just want standard, you know, but you also want one that's not SAS. You want standard, you know, gigabyte per second. So here's like a standard. So there's one at 512 and 4K. That's the byte size that they write on there now. Exactly. It would maybe be better than what you have. So basically, here's the model number for 16 terabyte at 512. The smaller the size it can write on there, generally the easier it can store stuff. The 4K, that's basically 4,000 bytes per spot, you have something that's only, say, 500 kilobyte, or 500 byte, I should say. It's going to take up 4,000 bytes in that whole block. So there's going to be space that's not able to be written to. Sucks. So always go for the 512E. On information, it sucks. It's really stupid. You know, relatively. Reddit thing here as well. Does anybody know if the Seagate Exos X16 yada yada model number use SMR? According to Seagate, none of their Exos drives use SMR. The Exos drives that use SMR are clearly marked as such, not the X16. There's a posting about it today. For example, the Exos 5E8 uses SMR as detailed in the data sheet, versus the Exos 7E8, which uses CMR as detailed in the data sheet. X16s is specifically recommended for RAIDs in their data sheet, So CMR without them specifying it. You don't use SMR in raids because when you add another drive into that raid array, it has to update, and it can take 10 days to update that whole NAS system or that whole raid array to add one more drive. 10 days. Tech Deals on YouTube did a test between SMR and CMR on a raid array. They added one drive and told it to update. It took 10 days on the SMR. They did the same thing with the same drives, size-wise. Same number of drives, same size. Added another drive using CMR. It took a day and a half. Yeah. CMR all the way. Updating is basically the same thing as your game getting an update and having to go underneath all those files, update that one, and then put all those fucking files back. Fuck SMR. They're great for backups because it's sequential writing. They're great for that. But that's about it. So I keep this stuff here for obvious reasons. Now here, which drive has what? Ah, it's a beautiful sheet. CMR, SMR list. Wolfie, give this to you. So that list is what we're looking at right now, or that link is what we're looking at now. Barracuda, CMR, 1 terabyte. SMR, 2 terabyte and up. And the 8 terabyte not knowing. Barracuda Pro. CMR. There are no SMRs. It is awesome, dude. Fuck yeah, it is. The Iron Wolf and Iron Wolf Pro. They don't have SMR. You buy whatever Iron Wolf ones you want. It don't fucking matter. My guess is the Pro might be a little faster. I have them. I don't know. Barracuda. They only make 2 sizes. They're both CMR. Sweet. Archive. Never heard of them. Obviously 1 drive and it's SMR. Fuck them. Skyhawk. Where the fuck Skyhawk is? You get the lighter, the minis. 1 to 2 terabyte SMR. You get the regular Skyhawk or the AI. You're CMR. Good to go. Barracuda. 2.5 inch drives. Every single one of these are SMR. So that other Barracuda one that we were looking at, yeah, here, they get Barracuda mobile hard drive. Again, mobile, you can put it in a laptop. Those are all fucking SMR. Why they're cheaper, like I said before, right? Knowing the shit and spending years trying to get it into my memory is finally paying off. So if you have a laptop and it has a hard drive and you're trying to update your Steam games and it's like, fucking hurry up already. Well, they're at a default. They're all SMRs. Good fuck. Now, Western Digital. What is what? Their shit gets really confusing. The only reason why I don't buy them. You have red, red pro, blue, black, purple. 3.5 inch. 1 terabyte or below, all CMR. Sweet. 2 to 6 terabyte, SMR, CMR. SMR